Hello, everybody. From the garage, just got through watching Joe the Pro, I hope, on his live feed from up in his neck of the woods. Watched the tail end of it. Sorry, I hijacked the tail end of his hole in there. But got something new tonight for you to see. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, they did a video chat during his live that no one got to see.
Hey! But it was a pretty good little tour up there. So, anyways, I'm going to turn on the lane. Bowl a game or so. It's just me tonight. Mike is not here. What?
You're rubbing the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Just taking out one of my earbuds. Mike is not here tonight. It's just me, so I'm going to bowl a game or two. Then we'll do a live video chat call-in on Facebook Messenger video chat. If you want to call in and be live on camera, we'll be doing that. Joe will probably be calling in too, so we'll try to talk to a few people this evening while we're still on. So I'm going to turn the lane on and start bowling. Hope you enjoy what we've been working on today. Foul.
Wow.
I'm filling in for the lack of a
Hi, Don.
sidekick. Strike. And Bill gets whacked. Meant to go move Mr. Bill real quick. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not going to work, Mr. Bill. We're going to move Mr. Bill over here real quick. There we go. So what does everybody think? It's kind of an impromptu, fouled again. Impromptu throw together setup. Oh yeah. And yes, the original neon halo lighting. Oh, sorry. The original halo neon lighting is working. The new parchment I put in today that I had scanned that came with the Streamlane masking unit. Oh, there's a good one. The pin finders are not hooked up. That would have taken a lot more than the afternoon to get wired up. But I did wire up the 1-2 ball lights and put a new parchment in there so you at least have arrows. The other one was crumbling. Come on. There we go. Thank you.
Hi, Jake.
Trying to figure out which cord I've got this. That's my microphone. Uh-oh, I heard something fall out. If you could see the pile of pins behind this pin setter right now. I think I have about 50 pins on the floor. But we were bowling on Amplight registers. Baseless. Hit it. Ooh, they're active. A little slack in my microphone here, sorry. Back on.
Doing well here, Jake.
I figure out one of my 2 cords is a little tight here. Hopefully that was it. Bounce. No bounce. Hi, Pumpkin. He's talking to me through the door.
Busy.
Our 25-pound kitty. Looking at me like, what are you doing? What kind of racket are you making here? Oh, I guess I should start up a game.
Probably.
Now that I'm warmed up. Where's my mouse? This thing likes to hide the mouse. Alright, normal bowling. I don't know why the mouse disappears on this thing unless it's right where you want it to be. And I can't. Oh. I'm tabbing down to it. Hopefully I can do that. There. Unless you have the mouse on the thing you're going to click, it disappears. I don't know if that's a Scoremore thing or a computer thing. I got a cable hanging down too. Let me go check that real quick before I throw another ball. I don't want to snag something and pull something off.
I have too much stuff on my desk.
You're welcome. There it goes. The original power cable for the triangle. And evidently the pin finders used to work on it because I took the I took the parchment out and it was definitely, they were cooked from behind, so it used to have the pin finders working on them. Come on, carry it. Dang. What do you think of the deck shield?
For sure, Allegiant.
AMF Streamlane deck shield color on there. Ooh, lively. Oh.
What?
The Scoremore is reading a strike every time. Like it missed on the first ball. Let me check the camera alignment. Hey, my arrow's back at least. Setting, camera, calibrate camera. What are we looking at here? Oh, yeah, there we go. Camera has been knocked out of whack.
Can you turn on the spare maker board?
Yes. Is it not on? I thought I had it
No.
on. And if you look at what I'm doing here, this is how you calibrate the camera on Scoremore. You click on the one that you want. You see how they've all been, I think the camera got bumped. We're putting the star shield up on the wall, the single lane, and must have bumped the camera, so I got to go back and realign each pin. If you see, the camera shot is exactly lined up to where it can see them all.
And
Things got to come down.
do you know the brand of that camera that you use for Scoremore?
I will have to look that up.
Because it was asked in the comments.
I will look that up.
Okay.
I have to go on Amazon to look at that. Let's see, I gotta edit, delete throw, last throw on bowler 1. I'm gonna edit 9, edit, and it won't let me do a spare. Edit, edit, edit frame. Alright, I'm gonna have to talk to,
Can we just
Joking.
restart a game?
Let me do this. Okay, cancel. Sorry, everybody. Close. I'm gonna spare it. There we go. Now we're back on. Actually, I had an 8.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, I did have
Hi,
a 9
Rick.
spare. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody liking the new look? Do I need to turn on the other light to see it, or can you see it better?
It would be nice.
There we go.
And can you turn on Spare Maker after you throw
Spare
this
maker,
one?
yes. Sorry about that. Oh. Come on, fall forward.
Almost.
These pins are active. Let's see. There we go. Spare maker is on. Is Rajay watching?
He is.
What do you think, Rajay? It's the one masking unit we have that has never made the appearance. And I knew you would be irked if I didn't at least have a 1-2 ball light today, so I put in the parchment that I had scanned a couple of weeks ago, not the one that you made. I haven't got that one printed yet. And I replaced the crumbly one. I saved the middle part where the strike indicator and the foul light was, but I mean, it was just in pieces. Ooh, yes! We love splits in the garage.
What do you do, Jason?
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Come on! Hit it! Hit it! Oh, come on! bowled on these pins in a while and I'm liking them.
Will you describe what pinnacle means?
What pinnacle means? I think
Yeah.
pinnacle means peak, but as
Or
far
what
as
they are.
the bowling pin, as far as I know, is made just like a cubic AMF light. It's basically, you know, a Serling coated wood pin. It's just a different brand, but it's pretty much, I think it's very similar to a cubic AMF light.
Very cool, Jason.
Come on. But it is cool. The pinnacle, though, has black stripes. It looks like the old Duramark that they made back in the 70s, I believe. Just kind of has a different look to it. I didn't even look to see if scoreboard's working right. It should be.
It is.
Smack.
I was hoping for it to bounce out.
Me too. Bounce went out earlier. Still waiting for my first strike. I've had lots of almost strikes.
The people of TikTok think you get a strike every single time you throw a ball in here.
Yeah, people on TikTok don't realize this is not as easy as it looks. Come on. Tried to hook it a little too much there. There we go. Scoring good. Yeah, you should have seen us trying to, I don't know if you can see it. Is it visible on the other camera, the star shield?
No.
You can almost see it. It's to the left of the mask unit that's on now. The star shield's mounted on the wall. It's not lit up yet. I gotta put a adapter on the plug because it's got the twist lock plug on it. Ooh. Hit it a little too good. Too late. Thank you, Price is Right, in honor of Bob Barker. After a bowl of game or two, we'll do some live video chat. So be getting set up on Facebook Messenger video. There it is. There's our strike. Thank you, audience. Got our usual studio here tonight, studio audience. But get on Facebook Messenger, look for me, Robert Natho, N-A-T-H, and then we'll go to the video chat. Not now, be after we get through bowling. I'll let you know when. Come on, double. Come on. Dang it. Pins are carrying like Jason Sterner's game the other day on bowling. Back-to-back 7-10 splits on good shots, too. Of course, Belmo won again, but not in the other one. There, oh, rake caught it. If you notice, the rake has been adjusted since last week after I talked to Rep the other day. Did our live with him. I readjusted the rake stops back a little bit, and it makes the rake sit lower when it first drops. Sitting up a little too high before. 10 in the pit. It is. Come on, get in the pit. There you go. Now I got 10 in the pit. Thank you. Thank you, audience. I know I told Fosbear I was going to put on the A2 deck shield from Homa, and I think Caleb I was going to put on Pure Lane's rake. Kind of a last-second change of plan this evening. Oh, no. These pins, if they do look funny to you, they're AMFlight registers.
Hi, Rep.
They have the AMFlight registered written out in the triangle. They got the low-setting stripes and the big old fat red triangle on there. I think these were made in the late 60s. I think there are 2 or 3 versions. Well, there's 2 that I know of, but the third one actually is gold. I think. There it is. Thank you. Got one on the shelf here, the other style. Let me show you the other one. That's the first version, and there's another version that has gold in the stripes and in the crown, or the triangle, which is pretty cool looking. I don't have one. I haven't actively sought out one, but maybe one day. I know Mike probably has a few. I know he's got at least one. Let's see, where am I at here? 10th frame. Woo, 175 if I strike out. I'm on fire. Hey. What kind of audience is this? Yes! Yes!
It's a very forgiving audience.
I tell you. I have to get my mother out here and have a talk with them if they don't behave.
And she's right inside the door, so.
She is. She's feisty today too, so she put them in their place. Oh yes! I was gonna call foul because there's a. Oh, there it is. Those big old mayflies or whatever. Looks like a giant mosquito.
Yeah.
I was buzzing around over here in my plane of vision, but I threw the ball anyways. I didn't pull a Sean Rash and abort the mission. Notice I still struck. Come on. Gobble, gobble, gobble. There we go. There you are. Got Mr. Turkey over there. 175. Alright, let's see if I can't do better this game. After my 4 in the 3rd frame. It's not often you get 4 by hitting the head pin. I've seen EJ Tackett get 2. I had the video clip loaded where he took out the 6-9. The ball hooked so violently in the back end, went between the 3 and the 10 without touching them. Come on, carry it! Spare maker, there you are. I'm liking these registers. Might have to do a 7-10 split shot on them later before I finish throwing them. But notice how low the triangle and the bird are that are printed on there. Ooh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm throwing the Brunswick Starfire, my usual 4-finger ball. I didn't have it drilled this way. I found it at the church whenever I got the pin setter, and I just kept it.
I really like having the 4th hole.
It is nice.
It's nice to have something for your pinky.
Yeah, gives us something to do instead of just there. Come on. At least the other finger kind of holds the ball and balances it. The little finger's just kind of sitting there saying, hey.
What am I, chopped liver?
Exactly. I mean, if you look at the old bowling balls like I have over here on the wall, you still use your thumb and your middle finger, your other pointer finger. The one that you get slapped by your mama for using.
That's how they did it on the Flintstones, too.
Did they?
Yeah.
I remember them bowling, but I don't remember how they had it.
And Fred was so strong he could crush the ball.
There it is. Ooh, I heard a crunch in there.
There was.
We got one with a neck break. I wonder if the warranty's expired on these by now.
I would assume so.
These are on loan from James Hale. We got exactly 20. So whenever we do our one of everything set, we have to take one out and put it in from this set. Ooh, the Dutch 200 continues. If you were watching earlier, Joe the Pro was doing his live stream before us. Uh-oh. We're about to have a 180. Hold on a moment.
Foul.
Foul. All right, who's behaving? Misbehaving. Where's my pin fork? Back here. So either go around and climb up or use the pin fork. But the didn't fall in straight. There we go. Most our pins do that. Everybody else behaves. The registers are going so slow when it falls over. I noticed earlier, I think
Wow.
the pins and the cross conveyor belts aren't very friendly with each other, and they're kind of slow to drop over. There we go. Dutch 200 is gone. Wah, wah.
Night, Jake.
See you, Jake. Be live tomorrow night from League Bowling at USA Bowl. About 7:30 Central Time, 7:30, 7:45 once I get set up. There we go. After this game, we'll go live Facebook Messenger chat. If you want to be seen and heard, call up and talk to us directly. Get everything installed and get your laptop set up. Oh! Tried to hook it too much and look what I get. Actually, it was an EJ Tackett, I think, picked up the 24810. It's either EJ or Tommy Jones. I think it was EJ. Oh, yes. For the highlight reel. If you haven't seen us on TikTok, you're in the minority because a lot of other people are checking us out on TikTok. Kind of a new thing we're trying out. Just kind of a supplement to get everybody to YouTube. Loaded a few videos on there, and some of them, I think there's one of me bowling a strike at almost 80,000 views. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. But then there are other cool videos just like it that have like 5,000 views. So I'm not sure correlation, what I'm missing, but smack, I'm sorry, Pin. Did it again. The Pin's saying I'm too old for this. These pins have to be about 50 years old, I believe. There we go. I know they had them at Don Carter's when I was bowling in 4th grade. So I was like in the 76, 77. They had amp-light registers just like these. So they were around in the mid-70s. Off the wall, come on. Still got good carry.
Yes, it is, Charles. That's the one that Robert painted in the AMF green, and it has the meatball on it.
And this masking, it was sitting on the wall for a while, then we took it down to shuffle everything. The gold crown will be returning soon.
Yay.
Everybody likes the gold crown.
Especially me.
Especially Aaron. We have a couple of new ones. They're a little rough looking though, so they're going to need a little work.
I think rough looking is being very polite.
So when somebody gets a couple of gallons of brown and tan paint, it's what they do to things that they shouldn't.
Ugh.
Oh, come on. Too dry, it hooked on me. Oh, there we go, 192. Alright, I did say I was going to do a 710 with this thing. Try the 710 real quick. Go to the light. Don't you dare. There we go.
And TikTok really surprised me.
Me too.
Because, like, Wednesday night at 10 p.m., I think we had 40 followers. And as of right now, we have 860.
Jeez. And every time I go back, the video numbers are just, they're flying. So it's kind of cool. Oh! Oh no.
Well,
Alright,
he
one more
got
time.
dead wood, so there's that.
Yeah. These ampli registers are active. So like I know we've been laying back here resting for months now and you haven't used us. Alright, one more.
Let's see.
You have a mangle watching?
No.
No mangle.
I'll keep this so you can see it better, Charles. Oh, he's not going to reset. There we go. You can see the AMF green and kind of the meatball.
Okay, come on. Conversion. No, not going to happen.
He painted that one to match that masking unit.
Yeah, it's a color match between the deckshield and the Streamlane that is on the wall with the pin finders working on it.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to turn the machine off for a few here, and I'm going to go to the computer. If anybody would like to, ooh, I heard the echo. I'm down in the dungeon now. Exit, quit out, and let me find. Okay, I am on Messenger here. So if you want to call in, hit the Facebook Messenger video chat button. Look me up, Robert Natho, and cue me up.
Give him a call.
Me. Let's talk live. You will be on video too with your sound and face. All right. Raymond is calling. Hello, Raymond. Up. Turn on video. There we go. Oh, that's fine. How are you today? Did you?
What microphone is that?
Oh, it's not going to be on, is it?
No. Hang on one second, Raymond.
So we can hear, how about yellow?
Okay.
The biggest piece of the puzzle, we've got to have a microphone on the laptop.
And I think when Robert was messing with his microphone, he turned it off.
All right. And, well, let's try that.
All right. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. All right. I wanted to go back to a conversation you were having about favorite bowling alleys. And I had a favorite bowling alley. That, okay. Can you still hear me?
Robert messed up his microphone.
There we go. Okay, I accidentally hit mine into off. All right, bowling alleys you want to talk about. Do tell.
Yeah. First off, I'm here. I live in Mobile, Alabama, by the way.
Ah, welcome.
Yeah. And yeah, I've been watching you on YouTube for a while now.
Awesome.
But my favorite bowling alley here was Florida Bowl. And actually, instead of having a masking deck shield, you could actually see the pins shooting down when it was going to pick up, even when it was picking it up for like if you less pins, it still was dropping pins.
Yeah, we've got what is that? Bolskis over in the old Granada Theater here that they put in. I think the lanes came out of Mineral Wells, and they went with the no masking unit view also.
Hi, Darius.
Yeah.
And I think there's one in Fort Worth that way too. So they what is this place closed down though, or?
Yeah, it's closed down. It's been closed down. I think it closed down 10, 15 years ago now.
Oh man.
I used to bowl back. I bowled in league like you do back in the day, guys. Back when I was 20. I'm not gonna give you my age. It's been No, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I bowled there in the league.
Oh, cool.
But
Are you still bowling?
no, not any, well, just occasionally.
Occasionally. Hey, at least you're still doing it.
I go to celebrate my birthdays mainly. I was going to go this year,
There you go.
but I'm concerned about COVID, and COVID numbers are going back up here in Mobile, so I called it off. But now
I don't blame you.
I'm thinking about trying to get up. We go bowling. My sister has a favorite bowling alley she likes to bowl at.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any cool bowling alleys over in your area, or are they all kind of new, modernized?
I think they're kind of new, modernized. This bowling place we go to has all kinds of stuff in it, like laser tag and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
We've got a lot of those around Dallas now, but Dallas really only has one original bowling alley that's still around, which is when I bowl at on Monday night.
Oh, yeah. No, the Florida Bowl, it was a bowling alley, true bowling alley. It was, I had a snap bar, and there was a bar attached to it called TP Crap Mart. But other than that, it was actually just a bowling alley.
Well, that's cool, though. I love old bowling alleys, and it's neat, all the people up in the north and the northeast, how many cool old bowling alleys are still around.
Oh, yeah.
But cool.
But I've been enjoying watching you on.
Well, thank you.
Thank you,
I
Raymond.
do want to ask you, do y'all have a team name on your league, or?
And mine is All in the Family,
Oh,
because I bowl with Aaron's dad and his wife, Karen. And basically, his mom and dad is who I bowl with on Monday night, and then we have Zan, who's we only had 3 of us, and she was looking for a team the first night. We took Zan in, and so I thought, it was appropriate, being 3 of us in the family, we'd just be all in the family.
Too cool, Charles.
So.
Yes. And that kind of reminded me of that old TV show.
Yeah. Oh, I used to watch that all the time.
Well,
If you haven't seen the original pilots, there's 3 original pilots for All in the Family. And it's kind of neat to watch it because it's Archie and Edith, but it's 2 different Mike and Glorias on the 2 original, and they're all the exact same script. But they're all different names, and they're for different networks.
okay.
Look on YouTube. It's kind of neat to watch it, though. Well,
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
hey, well, thank you for calling in today.
All right.
Keep checking us out, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you, Raymond.
Bye, Raymond. Thank you. My day is going great, Darius. Thank you for asking.
Cool. Anybody else want to call in? Just look me up on Facebook Messenger, hit the video chat button, and call up. Tell us what you're doing this evening. We're waiting for Joe the Pro, if he's out there watching. He was going to check in once he got home.
Joe the Pro is back.
Joe the Pro is back.
So if you want to call him.
We got a line open. Waiting for somebody to video chat me on Facebook Messenger.
Well, Joe the Pro said you can call him.
I could call him. I can do that if you'd like me to. Let's see here. Bam. Start a video call with Joe the Pro.
Let's see here. Bam.
Start here. There you are.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Long time no talk.
I know.
Oh,
If you
mute YouTube. Mute YouTube.
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
him to
Mute YouTube.
Yes, I just did.
Okay, he just... Cool. If you don't know Joe the Pro, this is the head mechanic up at his bowling alley, and they have 8230s. He's got the coolest job around, and I don't think he likes it at all, from what I can tell.
Yeah, he clearly gets no joy.
So,
Yeah.
tell me, I've always wanted to know, how did you get that job?
So, I started bowling there as a kid, and I've always been interested in how the pins have been respot. And, so they showed me, and I've always been interested in the machines and stuff. Like, I started watching how they worked and stuff on YouTube and stuff, because guys used to post the videos of them working. And then once I was old enough, I started going and fixing them, and from there it's been a learning experience, and I've had fun doing it.
And they let you in the back and had no problem?
Yeah, no. So like before I was, I wasn't obviously back then. I wasn't old enough, so because I didn't know how like the pins were set up at all. Like I didn't know the shape or anything, so they showed me all that. And
you were hooked.
Yeah, I was hooked from the start. I think I still have it here somewhere. They gave me a bowling pin to take home with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then that's how this pin collection you can see here got started.
Yeah. I think
This
mine. Oh, that one's been beat up. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that a foul?
Turn my camera on. Oh, I don't have my camera on.
No.
Oh no.
How do I do that?
There's a
See
camera
down
button.
in the center where there's a camera
Oh.
with a line through it?
Yeah, I was wondering why I didn't see myself there. Hey, there we are.
There you go.
So have you seen this yet?
No. So you have the.
Can you switch to the pin deck? Check this out. And it's coming.
Well, he's not going to see it on Messenger.
Oh, that's
here,
right.
I can go back to my YouTube tab.
We've got AMF registers in the machine,
Oh really?
like from the early 70s, with the big triangle, the kind of low set with the low stripes with the blue bird on it.
Oh, I have one of those.
Do you?
I think.
There you go.
I got 2 cases on loan from a friend of mine who's got more pins than he knows what to do with. They're probably mine to begin with, but
And his wife wants to give Robert every single one of them.
I'll be glad to come over there. She's going to come over when he's at work one day and load up the truck. So
Yeah, I'm on my YouTube on my phone, and I see the pin deck camera. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are the ones I have. I have
And-
one right here.
Rob, will you set your mic pack on your table?
This one, right?
put it on the table. Yes. That flip
Yep.
it around.
That's it?
Flip it around. No, that's a tournament.
Oh.
Yeah, this one says tournament on it.
Yeah, there's the AMF It looks identical though, but it has no base and it says AMF registered instead of tournament.
Oh,
So I've got a new one on the shelf, and I've got the other kind that has the cursive writing AMF registered on the shelf too. But yeah, those we're lucky to get a hold of those. Now, if you're with the old AMF masking unit, I had to throw in the old AMF registers.
yeah, definitely.
And the original neon halo light still works on it too, which is
Really?
cool. Yeah, I got those out of San Diego, I think on Craigslist about 5 years ago. I saw them listed and I found a shipper that brought them to me. There he goes. You can see the halo light on it.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. It's actually a neon tube, a triangle neon tube. And Tucker
Yeah.
even has some of those up in Tulia. They don't have, the triangle has like a bowling scene. They painted over it. But everything else is still intact. It's got the transformer, the neon tube, and everything. It's the same, what is it, Streamlane 21? Is that what this one's called?
I think so.
I think
Okay.
so.
Cool. So how many subscribers are you up to now?
So when I checked earlier, I was at like 452.
If you're watching us now and you don't know Joe the Pro, go on
Oh.
YouTube.
I'm at 456.
There you go.
There we go.
So go on YouTube, Joe the Pro, subscribe to his channel, check out all the 8230s and all your videos, watch him do his live stream every Sunday evening,
And turn on notifications.
and turn on notifications so you're notified every time he goes live or does something. So
And I always take video requests too.
that's true. We try to
Just
do
like-
the same thing. I've got a list. Aaron gave me a list. I think it's about 20 or so long, so I'm trying to fulfill the list.
Yeah, I should probably do the same thing because, I got these guys commenting requests for videos. And, like, in the beginning, I was able to keep track of them. But
Yeah.
It's hard.
I
Aaron,
finally one day had to sit down and go to the very beginning of our videos and work my way backwards through all of the comments to
And-
see what the requests were.
I know the list is out here. I think I see it up there on top of the Coke machine. But yeah, it's about 20 long, and I've been trying to do some, like one was do all the deck shields, and I've got one that I've been making. It's going to take a while to edit it together, but it's actually doing a gearbox clutch on the pin setter, which is pretty
Oh.
cool. If you actually see pulling the whole worm shaft out, and you can
Yeah.
look in and see the gears inside, and I screwed up a little bit the way I was doing it. I haven't done one in a long time, and I kind of screwed up a little bit, which was almost a mistake, but luckily the deck holding hook saved me from even worse problems. But Luckily, it was on second ball, so
Yeah.
if I was doing the video, I would start it over different. So I may have to go back and reshoot the beginning part of it because I'm sure the haters will come out on me on that one.
Oh yeah.
But it was fun taking it
No,
apart.
that'll just be Rep. Rep will give you a hard time.
He will, and deservedly so. If you didn't see us talking to Rep live on Tuesday, and then earlier when Joe the Pro was doing his live, he called me up and we talked live for a little bit off camera, which
To a different room. They weren't even near the camera.
how often do you get to see the back of 8230s though, and be able to ask the mechanic live?
Well, I would have
that's
loved
the
to see
thing,
that.
because like a lot of these guys, they don't see that every day like how I do. So
Yeah. And that's why, like on mine, I just did a couple of videos, like showed it cycling, and people were like watching, and I thought, hold it, So it's like, well, let me show a little bit more, how the machine works, and people started like tuning in and asking and all that, and it just kind of, I appreciated everybody watching and like taking an interest in it, like people like you that appreciate the older stuff. All these Lego Lane bowlers that have like made miniature Gold Crown masking units and star shields, and have you
Like
seen?
Rob has a TikTok, Brunswick Pin Setter Turret, and it's maybe 15 seconds long, and it's over 11,000 views.
oh my
And,
god.
and I have one where I bowled a strike, just me from the side throwing a strike, and I think it's at about 80,000 right now in just like 4 or 5 days.
But none of them can subscribe.
No, I put on some of them like, hey, Garage Bowling Alley on YouTube, go check us out and come over here. If I can get 80,000 people on there, bring a few over,
Well, I think my top video view wise is my top video has 8.5 thousand views.
Mine is
I'm going to get the actual number.
yeah. Last year when we had our 0-degree weather in Texas and everybody lost power except us, evidently, I came out and bowled a game, and it's titled Snow Day 2 because I did Snow Day and I did Snow Day 2. It's hit like 1,500 times every single day. I don't know where it is, but I think it's got like 300,000 plus views on it right now.
I have to scroll.
If I could go back and edit it and add something in there like, hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I went into the description and did that, but
I think you could do it. Can't you do it with the title?
the title you can, and I did that also in the description. I think the first thing it says, hit the subscribe button. Because if I could start getting a few people every time I have, watching 1,500 times a day, that could bring in some numbers. I don't know what our goal is. We're just,
I don't even have a goal.
we're number whores, I guess. You're trying to get everybody, if you can get 1,000 subscribers, you got 2 cases of twister pins waiting to go in.
Yeah, that's been the motivation I've tried using. Try to attract some more viewers, because a lot of people were asking for it, like that, what's his name? Dakota Bleacher, I think his name is.
And, and the fact you set them out there, just letting you know they're right here, waiting to go in, teasing everybody a little bit.
Right by the lane.
That's the way to do it. I'm fascinated by the 8230. I wish I knew more about it. One day I hope we can come up there and actually see it. It'd be so cool. I know I've seen them at East Ridge Lanes, which the videos I did at East Ridge was like 3 days before they ripped them out. And
They ripped those out?
They ripped them out. They got 8270s and put them in there. He did not miss those 30s.
So Snow Day 2 has 386,000 views.
Oh, yeah, I just looked it up. It's
That's
like
like
386.
Wow.
But yet other ones I have are like, 500 or 600.
Well, even the part 1 came up for me, too, and that one had 31,000.
Right.
But why the difference on Snow Day 1 and Snow Day 2?
I have no idea.
It's weird.
That's how they are.
Me converting the 710 split, I thought that was going to go crazy, and it's like, yeah, whatever.
And why is my video the second most watched?
It really is. Aaron bowling a game, and then I think the other one is the first video I edited together. It's like 5 minutes of just clips that I edited together at work one night, put it on there, and that's what really, I think, started it all. And it's like, hold on, I think we're onto something here. People are actually watching and liking this stuff. So,
Yeah.
But you,
No,
so your place has been open since 57, did you say?
9.
59.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
Joe doing that, Darius. Pulling out your 8230s and replacing them with GSX.
No. I was watching Bowling Today, the latest one, and several times Aaron walked by and I said, look at this. You'll never see string pin setters do that. I mean, the messengers, the bird dogs, the I mean, there was some cool stuff. Like that would never happen with string pin setters.
The string pin setters, like, that takes away all the pin action.
There you go. We'll fix string pin setters right there. Yeah, there's and how many of them get tripped up or whatever. It's just not the same.
And like, don't they get tangled and stuff too? Like,
I guess, but see, like I guess when they lift them up, somehow they untangle. But
Bye, Darius.
see you, Darius.
hey, Darius,
But
I stream too.
yeah. But yeah, no strings. But yeah, it's cool the fact that I'm assuming there's never any talk up where you're at of replacing those things.
Well, there has been, but I dismantled it very quickly.
Good
Good.
job. Good job.
Definitely not GS junk or anything.
No, even 70s. I mean, as nice as the 8270s are, I mean, you got classics. So, I mean, if they're working and running, you know.
Well, that's the thing.
I'll spend $15,000 on this GSX pin setter. Well, you know, you could spend $1,000 and keep what you got. And
the main thing on the 8230 is having the distributor operating the right way.
Are they touchy? I mean, are yours pretty much bulletproof at this point?
That's like the majority of the calls these people have. Like, especially the ones that have the newer style ball lifts put in.
Right.
Like, they had them at the east amp, or that lane that you had with the that you filmed at. The East Amarillo.
Eastridge. Yeah, Eastridge.
So those are the 70s ball lifts in there.
Did you see the one we did at Pawnee Lanes?
I think so. Was that the one that was?
It's like a 12-lane AMF house up in Ohio. I can't remember the city, but if you go on the playlist, there's like Bowling Alleys Visited. It's in there, I know. If not, it was about August, so about 7 or 8 months ago. But anyways, he was explaining how I think it was like an 8230 setup, but they had 8270s in there. I guess they used to have the 30s, and they changed them out about 20 years ago. But he had the newer masking units. But it was cool. He had the above-ground AMF ball returns in there still.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I know Tucker's got some up in that bowling alley I was telling you about earlier that is covered up.
Oh.
We're turning on the AC in the garage. It's a little warm in here.
Yeah, I'm not sweating.
Open the garage door up if you want. Get a little free air conditioning.
73. It's cooler than
Yeah.
it is in here.
But yeah, Tucker, that bowling alley that I said that they used to have the bowling alley in Tulia. They had foundation issues, and then some guy came in, I think from China, and like, I'll take it, and bought everything out of there, and they're going to put everything back in later, and they just never
Hi, Brendan.
did. But they have, I know he's got about 8 of those above ground AMF ball return. I've got pictures of them somewhere too. I got a lot of pictures of video up at Tucker's that I need to load. That would make some good videos. I walk into each
Pawnee
warehouse.
Lanes in Bedford, Ohio.
That's it, Bedford, Ohio. Yeah,
Thank
Mike,
you, Copper and Silver.
Yeah, Mike and I were up there just kind of, all right, let's see how many places we can visit. And we had our list, and we ended up at the last was Riviera Lanes, where Don Johnson had his 299 game. And I took the video of it, and then later I thought, hey, mix the two together. That was kind of an afterthought. I wish I had done more video that I could have mixed together a little differently, but.
Yeah, but like I was saying, the main thing about having the 30s running good is having the distributor tuned up and lined on the track correctly, because that's like the majority of the pin calls you're going to have. It's like you have the missed feeds that you probably know of.
Is it adjustments, or is it just worn out parts making them work?
A little bit of both. Like, there's the rods that are like on the left side of the distributor.
Right.
So the top rod, there's an adjustment nut at the back of it, and that adjusts the levelness of the head of the distributor, and that really affects the way it goes around the track.
Right.
So like a lot of the misfeeds and stuff are caused from that not being adjusted the right way.
I've got one up over here hanging, and then I got the respot cell over there. So I got my 8230 parts represented in the garage here.
And Rob.
Yes.
Mark from North Carolina is in the chat.
Hey, Mark.
And
So
Mark,
He bought one of my pin setters.
yeah, he has one of the twins.
Yeah, he does. There are 4 in the church. I got 3, and Mark bought one of them.
Oh.
And he knows James Buck too. Anybody out there? We're just talking about James Buck, the scam artist who has scammed a couple of people, and then he actually contacted me. I think it was yesterday, and was trying to sell stuff. And I played along for a while, then finally called him out. So if you know James Buck out there, don't believe anything he has, because he doesn't have it.
At least subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, man. But anyways, so
Well, that's the majority of the problems you're going to have.
really,
With distributors, really. And like these guys say, oh, the 30s, they're terrible, and they nick up the pins, they, blah, 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 blah.
it's all maintenance related pretty much, right?
It's all maintenance related,
Yeah.
really. I mean, I probably, I have mine working phenomenally, and
Obviously.
I probably have 2-3 pin calls a week.
Really?
We have leaks almost every night.
And that's reason enough never to get rid of them.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, the only downside to them is the vertical ball lifts, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you get parts for them if you need them, or are those kind of hard to find?
Those are, now, like I was saying earlier, those are the ones that are harder to find.
Right.
Because nobody has those anymore, really.
Really? Well, they're out there, but they probably come and go without ever being offered to the. That's why I hate when somebody's like, "Yeah, I'm just going to close it down and scrap everything." It's like, at least give somebody the option to come in there and take stuff.
Yeah, like I'm in one of these Facebook groups with I think it's called the 8230 pin setter discussion or something.
I think I'm in that one too.
A few times a year, a few people will post like if they're closing or getting new machines. They'll post prices for parts or something.
I know there's one coming up in Florida that somebody said was closing, they thought, this summer. I can't remember the name, but somebody asked me, "Hey, are you going to get one of their 8230s? Like, what are you talking about?" And they told me, Tampa. Do you remember that?
Don't encourage him.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere.
We don't have room for the crap we have.
Hey, all I got to do is
stuff.
stuff, not crap.
Hey, you could have you just get an odd lane. You could have one side an 8230 and one side a Brunswick.
I would like that, it'd be cool to have an 8230 by the Brunswick, even if it never got used, at least to have it and just understand it and play with it,
Yeah.
Or if I ever had a bowling alley one day, have like 2 lanes of everything, like 2 8230s, some A's, A2s, different masking units, kind of like retro out and kind of have a little bit of everything.
Welcome back, Jake.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be kind of fun. All a pipe dream, I'm sure, but who knows? Hopefully the 8230s will be around for a long time.
I'm going to try to keep mine around as long as I can.
Sounds like it. You're on track there for it.
I mean, I honestly like them better than the 70s.
Yeah.
I think they're easier to work on.
Are they?
Yeah.
But, it's still the mystique. Like, I'm going to convert mine back from an A2 to an A for no other reason than I just like the A over the A2. It just has more of a mechanical feel to it than a rake drop with a switch that trips the machine to run. The A's, you hit the cushion, it has a hockey stick that trips the clutch, and it's a little bit more, to me, that's more cool looking than, the upgraded.
Now, I don't know much about the Brunswicks, but when you hit, so like on those machines, if you hit the pin curtain, that's what makes the rake come slamming down sometimes, right?
Yeah, there's a little rake release thing up top, and if you lift it, it's like a rod that's spring-loaded and collapses, and then when the pin setter cycles, it follows the cam, lengthens back out again, and the little thing falls back into the little groove in there and locks back in place, then it becomes a solid rod. But whenever you hit the cushion, it's like the link to a link to a link that trips the thing up top, and it makes the rake release, which it collapses, and then there's a switch. There's like on the rake lift shaft, there's a little cam, it's like a little C-shaped thing, and whenever it is pushing down on the switch, whenever the rake drops, it releases the switch, and that hits the reset button after a 2-second delay. Which right now I have mine bypassed because I actually had the mechanical delay like the A had on the 41 in lieu of doing the mod back. Rod J helped me with that one because it was missing the steel ball in there.
So, Joe, a question from the comments. And you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but how old are you?
So, I am 18. And so it's basically my first couple of years working on them, but yeah.
You lucked in at just the right time.
Right.
Got a good job.
Have like any pin setter question? I saw you had that lady on there that was asking about like the respot cells or something.
Was that Beth?
Might have been.
Or
I'm not
Christine?
Sure. Something with the pindication or something?
Oh, I
think that was Christine.
I think it was Christine.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what her question was.
I think it was just if there had been pindication on there. I forget. I've slept.
I feel like we've done 8 of these lives this week, so they all are kind of running together.
That was the bug zapper going off in the background.
Bug zapper.
We got the garage door wide open, so I was inviting him in, and I got 3 bug zappers in the garage. I hate bugs.
Automatic bug zapper.
Yes.
All right, Kevin.
Wow.
We'll watch for you.
Every time you hear a pop, a bug has lost his life. That's entertainment down here in Texas.
That's great.
So, oh, cool. Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, of course, man.
Enjoyed it as always. We need to do more of these. Maybe we can do a one-on-one one day and have other people message in and ask questions, and you can talk more about your 30s.
Yeah, of course.
Because I know you enjoy it. I want to do one too. I just want to see them more from the back and maybe understand them a little bit more, how they actually work and how the brain works on that thing. That's probably my biggest thing, is how does it know, standing pin, strike, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
you gotta come down.
I would love to. We'll try to work. We'll work on that.
All right.
Hey, cool. Thanks again. Good talking to you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye,
Sounds
Joe.
good. See you, Rob.
See you. Bye.
And Caleb has requested that you call him next.
Caleb L.
Uh,
Lichty.
I don't know his name. You're the one that talked to him.
Well, I talked to 2 Calebs the other day. Gotcha. Thought I had a mosquito around me. Alright, so I think it was this Caleb. If he's around, he'll call me.
If not, the other Caleb's going to be surprised.
Well, call me if you're around. Anybody else want to call? Facebook Messenger, video chat. Look for me, Robert Natho. Call up, and we'll talk live on camera. Let's see.
Yeah, he did, Jeff. Took first on the whole thing.
Oh, talking about Charlie?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Kicked ass.
He kicked a $sign.
Yes, he did. Anybody want to talk to me? Or Aaron, as a matter of fact. Aaron is here. He can ask.
That's true. I'm here.
You can talk to him also. He doesn't get a whole lot of airtime. He talks, but doesn't really get spoken to a whole lot.
I get a lot more airtime than he thinks.
That's true.
Yes, Lichty.
All right, he wants me to. All right, let me call him then. Check in with him for a few minutes.
Did he really? I didn't know about today's.
Oh, did Charlie bowl something else?
He got 3rd today.
Dang, he bowls a lot. I'm hitting the. There it goes. I had to double click it.
And make sure your camera's on, Rob.
Oh.
Because currently it's not.
Turn on this.
It won't let you until
Okay.
you're connected.
Battle Creek, Michigan, wasn't it? Let's see, we got video going. Requesting video. Bum, bum, bum.
Hi, Caleb.
Hello.
Hello, there you are.
That's true, Charlie.
What's up with you this evening?
Or Charles. Sorry.
Nothing much. I'm in a really windy room.
I can see.
Yeah,
We're
notice the curtains are blowing around.
We're kind of doing the same thing here. It's nice enough outside. We don't have the AC in the garage running right now, so we just open the garage door and we're inviting the bugs in so they can all get popped in the zapper, and
turn on the fans too.
Hi, Rebel.
fans are on. So
It looks like you got the AMF Streamlane on.
yeah, how do you
Yay,
like
Joe.
that? I think it's a
Pretty
Streamlane
cool.
21 if I'm getting my terminology correct. And we bowled on in-flight registered this evening.
And it's still sponsored by BJ's Quick Stop.
I was going to put in the Imperial lanes, but there was a lot of work today getting the masking unit up, adjusted, and then I had to wire up the 1-2 ball lights as well. So, and I had to replace the parchment in there behind the triangle because the one that was in there was just completely rotted and it was beyond gone. So I had a new one made up and put it in there. So I actually had a 1-2 ball light pin finders are not hooked up on it because that would have taken another day of. There goes a bug. That would have taken another day to wire all that stuff up. So,
Okay.
but thought we'd be a little AMF retro today and put the AMF deck cover back on too.
Okay.
So the AMF deck cover, somebody asked for that the other day. So I just figured, what the heck?
So are we gonna do, we haven't seen a 710 two balls in a while.
No. I tried that the other day. I keep failing at that one. Miserably. I did shoot the 710 earlier, and
You got.
I got it the other day, but I didn't pick it up this
Here's a
evening.
question.
What you got?
Remember when Tom was in here?
What's that?
The other day, remember when we had Tom in there the other day?
Yes.
You should try. You should maybe try it the way he tried to do it.
How's that?
He tried to throw one and then tried to throw the other.
Yeah, it'd probably be better. I always try to throw one and then wait for it to get right in the middle and hit the one and deflect it over, but I think I need to do it. I just need to throw one at the 7 and then wait and time it out and throw one at the 10. But I'm always trying to, like...
Should we try that? Should we try that right now during my video call?
Let's see. I'll try one time here while we're doing that.
No, try it the way through one and just do the other. Try it
All
to
right.
time it.
Let me set it up. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Those are good ideas, JR. I actually wrote them down.
Yeah, I saw Aaron getting pen and paper to write something down. I thought he was going to... Ooh,
Make sure
there's the broken pin right there. The head pin is split from the base up to
Make
the
sure you
belly.
turn the lane on first.
Yeah, they did. They made it the
Make sure you turn the
710
lane
two
on
balls. He doesn't have the lane on when he's sticking around in there.
First. Make sure the lane's on first.
It will come on.
Yep. Kind of let me get back here. Now, all right, let me try
Let's
this here.
see.
Got to reset it first. All right.
Did you see him make it, Caleb, over on Joe the Pro's live?
Did they make the 710?
Yeah,
Really?
with two balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, gutter ball. Well, I failed.
That would be cool, copper and silver.
Easy with the balls. Boom. I like returning to it once.
When he tried to throw both balls at the same speed.
Yeah, my aim was off. I tried shooting at the 10.
So he tried. So what he did when he tried to throw them at the same speed, I think.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to throw. I can do it with two hands, but my aim is horrible. Oh yeah, let me move the mic pack.
Because when I do it, I just use the same hand for both balls. I throw one ball slow, finish my ball in the other hand, and time it out and throw the second ball with my same hand.
It's harder on a shorter lane like this than on a longer lane. If it was longer, it'd be a lot easier.
We're in Dallas, copper and silver.
Yeah. So.
Really?
So-
Upside down, Jeff?
Maybe we should try throwing it at the same time asynchronous.
I'll try it on my next one there.
I don't know that I've ever heard of that happening, Jeff.
Yeah. I tried. I failed. I tried a couple of 710s earlier, but I'll let you try it again next time.
And technically right now his left arm is injured, so
Yeah.
he's not supposed to be throwing a ball with it.
Yeah, we're hanging, if you can see, the star shield right here above my hand.
Wow.
I hung it up on the wall yesterday with Aaron, and after I got it up there, I don't know what I did in here, but I am, it's feeling better today, so I think it's not as bad as I thought, but yesterday I couldn't even pick up a pencil, hardly, so it's much better today. So, anyways, well, it was good talking to you again.
Well, should we end up? So we should do one more before this live stream is over.
I'll do one more before the live stream's over, just for you. How's that?
Yeah. Try to do both balls same speed.
Okay.
The way that Tom did it.
Okay. I'll do it before we sign off. I'll try it one more time just for you.
Okay.
Cool. Well, nice talking to you again.
I'll see you. Well,
I'll be on tomorrow night from League.
By the way, this is my ceiling fan.
Aha. You got it going full blast, I see.
That's on medium power.
Medium? Yeah, we keep ours running all the time.
It goes a lot faster on high.
I'll bet. Just don't hit it.
No. I have it controlled on a wall control.
Ah, okay. We got one that actually works with the remote.
Which one?
It's fancy. So,
I think I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
remote control.
Yep.
Cool. Good talking to you again. And I'll be on live tomorrow night.
Yep. Bye, Caleb.
We'll see you next time.
Try to actually cycle a pin setter this time.
All right, I'll cycle it, and I'll do your 710 shot one more time before I log off.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that, Jeff.
We'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
Charles, I do have a thing for sequin jackets.
Ooh.
Okay, not really. But
He can always start.
he said I could be the Rod Roddy.
Rod Roddy. Hell yeah. I actually got to see The Price is Right with Rod Roddy doing the announcing part before.
I wrote those down too, JR.
Here's a little Rod Roddy trivia. What TV sitcom did he narrate before The Price is Right? See if anybody knows that.
So, question for Rob.
Yes.
In Ohio, did you stop at North Woods Lanes?
No, where is Northwood Lanes? Maybe I wish we had.
How about Legend Lanes?
No, we missed that one too. We were in Cleveland and we drove down to Akron and then back up to Cleveland again. Aaron and I drove through Akron and kept going south. We drove from Cleveland back to Dallas several years ago picking up some stuff. But I don't remember going in there. We were trying to find a few places along the way, but we were concentrating more on getting back. Mike and I looked around, but we went to Pawnee, went to a club. I can't remember.
I have one more, but you have to let me get it out.
What?
Did you go to Kent Lanes?
No.
Okay.
We missed opportunities, right?
They are.
Tell me where they're at. And
Reasons to go back to Ohio.
we'll put them on the list, and maybe Mike and I, or Aaron and I, or somebody can go through there and visit. There's a lot of places we want to go. But anybody want to video chat me? Go on Facebook Messenger.
And Charles guessed it, Rob.
Did he?
Soap.
And he did the whole thing at the beginning. This is the story of the Tates and the Campbells. These are the Tates, and these are the Campbells. And this is soap. That was his claim to fame before Price is Right. But yeah, he was lively. He was fun.
And Rod Roddy is from Fort Worth.
He is from Fort
which
Worth.
is where the pin setter came from.
That's true. The pin setter sat in a church over there for almost 40 years unused before it came here, and has gotten quite a use out of it. Probably more here than it ever had in the 40 years at the church. I'm almost positive of that.
And an interesting thing, Rod Roddy's mother's house was on the street facing the end zone on the practice field for the TCU football team.
Dang. Yeah, he passed away. It's been a few years now. But if you want to video chat me, Facebook Messenger,
Hi, Fozbear.
video chat. Fozbear, video chat me. Robert Natho, hit the video call. And let's talk live.
Oh, cool.
Consenting, if you do video chat me, to being on with your voice and face.
So, Rob,
Yes.
Copper and Silver Stacker says there's a ton of bowling alleys. His uncle owns Pawnee, and his
Oh, wow.
other uncle owns Northwood Lanes.
Northwood Lane. See, we actually met the guy, I think, that owns it when we were up there. I think the daughter, I think, she was in charge of the Facebook stuff and everything. They were up there hanging out when Mike and I went up there, and he let us in. I did the video with him and all that. So he's a super nice guy. And cool bowling alley. I mean, it's just like a neighborhood, and all of a sudden there's a 10-lane bowling alley. What?
So they also said that they could take you to some funky bowling alleys. In Ohio, there's basement bowling.
Ooh.
That would be interesting.
Now you have my interest. I'm going to have to work on a trip up to Ohio again. I know there's a lot of places up there that I haven't seen.
Oh, yeah, we barely scratched the
Yeah.
surface.
We really did. I know Buckeye Lanes is one that Mike and I wanted to go into, but we didn't have. I mean, we got there, we overnighted, but I mean, we hit up like 4 or 5 places, Dickies and all that while we were there just for that afternoon. We got up there about noon, and I think by 9 or 10 o'clock, we were back at the hotel and flew back the next morning. But we did quite a lot of, we covered a lot of miles though while we were up there. Anybody want to hit me on video chat, Facebook Messenger, hit the video chat button, Robert Natho. Let's talk live.
Jeff, you should talk to Rob about the tournament.
Tournament that he bowled in?
No,
Or the
the
pin?
one Charlie was in.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to hear more about it. Charlie and I haven't really talked much about it. I saw the picture of it. We talked last night briefly.
Oh, that's cool. You got to bowl with Charlie.
Oh, cool. I knew you were both up in the same area.
Yep.
Charlie said he had to drive like 4 hours to get there.
Or the way his parent was driving, it was only going to be 3.
I think Charlie drove himself.
Well, that's scary. No offense, Charlie.
Is Charlie watching?
No.
Oh. Anybody else? Come on, we got an open line here. Facebook Messenger.
Okay, Fozbear.
Osber, is he leaving?
No, he'll be right back.
Ah. Maybe he's going to ask if he can call
Bug
in.
Zapper.
Yeah. You hear the which is also unnerving when I'm working on the pin setter. If I'm doing something electronic on there and the bug zapper goes off in the background, it does startle me quite a bit.
If you can see the blue light back there, that's another bug zapper right behind the machine.
There's one on opposite corners and then one in the middle. They're all going right now, and with the garage door open wide right now, they're coming in and popping like popcorn.
That would be great, Joshua. If you could send us, like, I guess a message on Facebook, either one of us personally, or you can message the Garage Bowling Alley page.
About?
Different bowling alleys around Ohio.
Oh, cool.
And their names and some background info. So that would be really cool.
Yeah. Because we need to do some on-the-road videos. We need to start doing some around here.
Thank you, Scott.
There's a few places around here that we've been talking about going to that we haven't been visiting yet. Go do some videos there. If I can get Mike or Josh or both. Yeah.
Hi, Ron.
Ron up in Canada?
No.
Anybody want a video chat? Look for me on Facebook Messenger, Robert Natho. Hit the video chat button.
Joe the Pro wants the Amazon link for the bug zappers.
I will send it to you. Actually, I think I got them off eBay even cheaper than Amazon. It was like a 2-pack. But they're worth their weight in gold if you plug them in and enjoy. If you hate mosquitoes like I do or other bugs.
I know when Rob asked Canada and I said no, my brain totally just like pooped. Yes, it's Ron in Canada. Sorry.
Very cool. Anybody, if you want to video chat me, Ron, we got a neighbor driving by, and on they go.
No one wants to call in?
No one wants to video chat tonight? Come on, people.
And don't forget the Amazon link for the Score More camera.
Oh, yeah, Score More camera. I'm writing down. Who wants that?
DJ Johnny Mix.
Okay, because you need the camera that I have because it has a zoom lens on it. And where I have mine placed, I literally went all over the machine, every place possible. And the only place that would work is out where it is just like in a regular bowling alley. It's got to be away from the machine about 6 feet.
I don't blame you, Charles.
Because anywhere closer or back, you don't have a clear shot of each pin. So you have to have a webcam with a zoom lens on it to be able to zoom in, or else it's a little dot. And when you're trying to calibrate the camera, you need a bigger image to be able to put the circle on each pin, which I did the calibration on earlier in the stream.
Yeah, go ahead and call us, Rebel.
Yeah. But yeah, you have to have the camera with the zoom on it. And what I did, I put a screw next to the zoom and the focus setting on there, set the focus, set the zoom, and then I kind of zip tied that to the camera lens to the screw, so that way it couldn't get out of whack too much. And I've got it mounted on a 2x4 L shape, the big metal bracket, so it doesn't move unless you're hanging a star shield over there and you whack it. Then it gets off a little bit, which is why I was having to calibrate the camera earlier. Live.
Yeah, Charles. As far as being introverted, that's why I'm behind the camera.
And the Score More will work on your Lego lanes.
I'll go add you now, Joshua.
Mini lanes, anything else. The Score More will work. You can set it up to work with the ball detect. I don't know all the equipment, but I know TCAS, Think Clever and Smart. He's the one who invented it. You can set up like a little, like a ball detect, and when the ball rolls by, it'll trigger the scorer to score. You can time delay it to like wait 3 or 4 seconds to score. I actually have mine. I think I'm the only one who's done it so far with it on a Brunswick pin setter set up on a 44-144 switch, which right now is only a 44 switch, which you want the machine to score when the machine's at 0 is 0, or when it's before it starts at 0, and when it picks up pins is at 90. So you want to score at 44, which is halfway down, right before the machine gets to the top of the pins. That's when it takes its absolute last reading. On first ball is 44, and on second ball, 144 is right before the rake sweeps everything off. So there's 2 switches, and I know he has modified the program to work on a 44 and a 144 switch.
Just got you at it.
But I only have the 44 switch hooked up so far. I need to run the wiring for it, and I think you have to hook up to the second ball light so
And I just added you to JR.
So the Arduino knows when it's on first ball or second ball. He actually added the one to kick the machine to second ball when you get a spare in the 10th frame, because otherwise you have to hit the reset button to wipe off if you don't strike on the fill ball, and it would score again. But he actually made into the program to kick the machine over to second ball, which is really cool. Still tickles me to this day every time. It's like you comes up, finishes cycling, it pops over to second ball. So TCAS did it. If you have a Lego lane, any kind of bowling setup,
Think clever and smart.
think clever and smart. Google it. He even made a miniature star shield. Go to YouTube and hit Think Clever and Smart. Look it up where he made the star shield. He even shows me in the video. And actually, if you look at his star shield he made, it's identical to mine. It's got lane 2 on it, and even has the crown for the strike indicator. It's pretty cool. Anybody want a video chat? Facebook Messenger, hit the chat button, hit the video little phone icon or the video icon up in the top right corner.
If you want a video chat Robert, it is Robert Natho.
That's me.
He's the only one you're going to find.
You might see some others with the same last name, but you don't want to talk to them. They're evil. But yeah, look me up. Video chat me. If you notice in the background, we have the Streamlane 21 Justin Pendleton. Let's see there. Let me get the video going once it connects. Turn video off. There we go. Hey, Justin.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
How are you?
How's it going?
Good. Just got home not too long ago.
Good deal. We're working better tonight. I think
I can tell.
things are actually working. I forgot to hook up the microphone to it earlier on my first call, and nobody could hear me.
It's all right. It happens.
Yeah. So, you bowling tonight?
Nah, I wish.
I know, me too. But bowling night's tomorrow night. What do you think of the masking unit tonight?
I like it.
You got the Streamlane 21 and the AMF registers in the machine.
Nice.
Something to be different.
I was wondering when you were going to get stuff.
Yeah, I took it down off the wall because we're shifting everything on the wall over here. The Star Shield is hanging up right there if you can see it. The single lane. And the full size one's going to go down here once I can get some help over here to help me hang it. So the Streamlane,
Yikes, 6 hours.
Streamlane was down, and it was kind of like, what do I do with it? And I had a few requests, and I thought, hey, let's have an AMF night. The AMF deck shield is on too.
Yeah, someone said AMF, and I'm like, I'm not taking that other one down.
I like it. I do like it, yeah.
Thank you.
Like it.
It's creative. It paint matched the Streamlane, the kind of a turquoise color. This is what the deck shield is. So if you didn't see it, watch the feed earlier, bowling on AMF registers. They're active. I like bowling on them. We have to do them more often. They're kicking out.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea if y'all do a whole lot more.
Yeah. I like switching up instead of the same. We had the Gold Crown on for so long, and then the Star Shield was the big change. Actually, the Streamlane came first. Then the Star Shield and this one. And then the Gold Crown's coming back. I actually have 2 new. Actually, you can see the 2 new ones right there.
I see them.
They're painted brown and tan.
Wow.
Over the gold trim and everything. So I'm going to have to soak it and see if I can get the paint off the gold trim. And I'm hoping it's one of the original Gold Crowns that says Brunswick across the top instead of the lettering on there. The original one said, what?
He said, rest in peace, that bug who died.
I'm hoping it's one of the original ones.
And Scott, yes,
I'm thinking,
kind of. The Star Shield is pretty heavy.
It does look like it probably is
I hope
I
so.
believe it is. I believe it is. Don't hold me to it, but I believe it is.
Yeah, I'm hoping the
If
paint
it's wrong,
comes.
I'll be shocked.
I hope the paint comes off it as easy as it did on the Streamlane. I just got a thing of glass cleaner, a foam glass cleaner, sprayed it, and took a scraper, and the paint came right off of it. And the original,
I was thinking,
everything was still under it.
I was thinking you were there.
Uh-oh.
Paint thinner should do it. Should get it off.
I just lost my microphone.
Ah, you're good.
What?
It's all good.
I think. Okay. Let me. Oh. Hello, hello. There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
we're back
I
on now.
I stare you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're good.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought the battery might have died on me or something.
That's
Nah,
not
nah,
good,
you're still
Jeff.
good.
Uh-oh.
As far as I know of, yeah, we're still good.
Uh-oh. Yep. I think it's there. There it is. If not, the other one's working. I think the yellow one will still pick me up
Yeah.
as long as everybody
Yeah,
can hear me.
Yeah,
There we go.
you're good.
I'll get a little closer.
No,
So,
you're fine. No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good.
so what do you know tonight?
Nothing much. Nothing much, really.
Just checking in.
Always. I was gonna check in on you.
Good. Yeah, we figured we'd get on, I bowled a couple of games. It's just me tonight, me and Aaron, so I didn't have Mike over here. He's working till...
That's why I thought. I figured it was like, wait a minute, so he's usually on there with you, so
Yeah.
it's not bitch money to work.
He couldn't get off early enough, and we didn't want to be doing this at 11 o'clock tonight, so it's my first night off. I'm going to be ready for bed early tonight. I work midnight shift 4 nights, so this is my first night off, so...
You mean like midnight shifts? You mean like say about like 11 to 7?
10 to 8,
Like 10 to 7.
10 to 8:30. Yeah.
I'm not sure, Fozbear.
10 to 8:30, and so it's 4 10s, which is nice. So there's 3 nights off to sleep like a normal person.
Search Robert's
What?
name, Fozbear, and
Yeah.
see if you can find him and message.
Fozbear's looking for me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I've actually met Fozbear. He's one who lives down in Houma. And
Oh, wow.
RJ's, they're the one who helped me get the stuff out of Bull South after the hurricane hit.
Including BJ's Quick
Wow.
Stop.
including BJ's Quick Stop rake board.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't leave that one. Uh-oh.
I was like, grab that quick.
I think this mic is dying.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can say it, but I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, he's gonna hand me another, I don't need the mic, just, you can unplug the mic part. Just hand me the box. Oh, it's got to unscrew. Shoot.
You're fine. It's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we thought we'd try perfecting our live. Here we go.
It's all good. Thank you, Aaron.
There we go.
I'm just happy we have extra mics that we can do that. What color are you now?
Oh, yeah, turn me on.
That
Yeah,
sounded
turn him
wrong.
on.
There we
Aaron.
go. Testing blue. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're good.
If not else, you can hear me on the yellow one because the yellow one's on. I'll just talk by
That's
you.
good. That's good. It'll work.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks for
That'll work.
calling in tonight, at least, and saying hey.
No problem at all.
All right, we'll talk to you
And
again. We'll do
I'm
this
still
again.
trying to dig up, trying to help you out on the,
Welcome
the
back,
other one
Kevin.
You sent me the other night, so I got you.
I appreciate it.
No problem, mate. This is what friends are for, buddy, as
All right.
always.
Thank you. We'll see you again. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Bye.
Cool. I still don't think I'm on.
You're on.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. I just can't hear myself. Maybe my mic pack is, or my,
Your earbud.
yeah, my earbuds. I got earbuds in.
Oh, did I hear a
There's
caller?
somebody. I think we gotta send an invitation. What is the invitation? Or do I have to friend her first?
Shouldn't have to.
You aren't friends on Facebook, two mutual friends. Okay.
Is anyone here, Taryn?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I recognize the last
Yeah.
name. That's
Fozbear. Let me
Fozbear's mom.
get on my phone here.
So
Maybe have to.
in that message, hit the video camera in the top right. Call Taryn.
Hang on, I'm friending her here first.
You don't have to friend her.
Bam, there we go. All right.
Oh, there you go. Connect with Taryn's child, Hayden.
Hit next.
Next.
Return
This page is not available.
or has been removed. What the heck?
See if you can video chat with Taryn. The one next to it, that's a phone call.
Oops. Is that what I did?
Yeah.
I'll just try calling them and see if they may not want to talk to me.
Oh, Fozbear has to go to bed.
Oh no. Okay, I'll end the call. Well, at least we're linked up. Alright. Oh, there we go. We are on. Turn on video. And
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
what's up?
Doing good.
Good.
Having the casa.
Are you? Been bowling?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Oh, I've been doing.
There you are. Now I can see you.
That's Fozbear, everybody.
Hey, Fozbear.
AKA Hayden.
I see how you got the star shield. That's really awesome.
I did. I figured, and then I had the Streamlane 21 masking it down, so I figured I'd put it up. I know I told you I was going to put up the Homa A2 deck shield, but I kind of changed the plans at the last minute, put the masking unit up, and I put the AMF deck shield on the machine temporarily. But the Homa's...
Yeah, it looks a little bit different with the AMF starship. Like the pin looks like they have a little bit more lighting.
Yeah.
I was surprised that it's actually a neon light tube behind that, and the other one actually has a brighter halo light around it. But this one's a little darker than I thought it would be. But I guess maybe if the lights were more out, which that's why I had the lights off back there so you can see the halo light on it. But it's the actual original neon tube in that thing. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I managed to get the hang with you on here.
All right.
But yeah, I just want to come chat for a little bit. And I got a bedtime that I might have to go do. Well, go.
I understand. It's getting late for us here too. So.
Yeah. Tell RJ and Taryn
I'm glad
hello.
y'all gave me that gift. It was really nice.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad you got them. I'm sorry it took a little while to get them to you.
It's okay. I still like the gift.
Good.
I know,
I
right,
appreciate
Jeff?
everything that y'all have done for us, so I figure that's the
You're
least I
welcome.
could do. As nice as y'all were. And it was great to see RJ get all that stuff out of the bowl beforehand.
Yeah, and we managed to get some more bricks from the place.
Good.
Place is completely gone.
I'm
Huh?
looking forward to...
The building is completely gone.
Hey!
Hey,
Hello.
they got it all down.
Yeah.
RJ took pictures today, so they started moving campers onto the property.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's hard to look at, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll bet. But I heard the bowling alley got the last laugh. Took it down, and then the water main broke in it, and
Yeah.
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it had its funny laughs, and we all enjoyed it.
But Bowl South will live on at your house. And
They
in the
are,
garage.
Jeff.
Gonna carry that tradition.
Yeah, with the wood panel, the cash register. I know RJ kept trying to give that to me, and it's like, no, I don't know what I'd do with it. And then he finally decided to take it, and it's like, I'm so glad he did. And then he sent me the picture with the cash register in it from way back. So that was
That's what we learned how to operate it now.
that's what they used to use in grocery stores.
Yeah, I could probably work that thing. Make it older.
Before computers and scanners. But
Yeah,
we'll let you go to
we
bed.
got to the place where we were just listening to old songs that used to play on the over there, and it was just a little emotional as we went back home.
oh, I bet. I mean, I go by places that used to be bowling alleys when I was a kid, and I go by there and look at them, and I remember them. you know, and there's just so much to remember about them and how it was. You wish it was still there, but to see a place like that just destroyed like that, it just had to be heartbreaking. So.
Especially, and we had like collected a lot of bricks, so we could try to at least have some of it to be built for our bowling alley.
That is
like,
so cool.
For, like,
I can't wait to
like,
see y'all start on it.
So basically, we're just gonna have it like on the back and on the right side for the back.
Yeah. And
for just the bottom room.
I think that my favorite last thing that RJ did, he took the door. That was great. That's classic.
Gotta do what we can.
Gotta have the door, the register. You got so many parts to that place.
And also, I saw that video where the 5-pin went to the 7-pin spot and it stood up. That reminded me of that one time when I was with my kids' league. And I almost had a strike, but one pin moved a little and it stood back up.
Ooh, good idea, Charles.
Things that wouldn't happen with string pin setters. I always say that.
Which bowling alley, Joshua?
Well, cool. So you're off to bed?
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Tell Mike that I said thank you for the gift.
I will. I wish he could be here tonight with me, but I think he's getting off work here in about 20 minutes or so and wanted to come by then. And it's like, for my night off, it's a little too late for us. So I'm ready to go to bed too. So.
Okay, bye.
Hey, good to talk to you. Thanks.
Bye, Hayden.
We'll see you again.
See you soon, too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And I saw your question earlier, Joshua, about the gold pins. Those actually do not belong to us. Those are Josh's. And I think he's only got like 16 or 17.
Or 17, I think. Yeah, we got them from Eastridge Lanes. I know Tony was supposed to be looking for the other ones. They probably got snagged up by somebody and taken. But
or sold on eBay.
Or sold on eBay. But by the time the 8230s were done with them, they were pretty beat up. But we have 17 to bowl on. I need to get either Mike to grab them and bring them over here one day, or get Josh back over here one day. It's just hard with his work schedule and family life that he can commit to coming over here. Plus Hayden bowls a lot on the weekends, and he bowls a lot on the weekends in tournaments. So it's kind of hard to do that. But anybody else want a video chat real quick before we sign off for the evening? I know I told Caleb I'd do the 7-10 with 2 balls one more time. So if anybody wants to chat, look for me on Facebook, Messenger, chat, video chat, hit the button. I'm going to set these up real quick while somebody calls, probably, while I'm down here. There we go. All right. I'll get it ready to be the final shot here. Anybody else? Hit the video chat button on there. Robert Nathan on Facebook Messenger. I don't bite. If you want to chat, give me a call. If not, we're probably going to wrap it up here pretty quick. Excuse me. Oh, he hates when I do that.
Good.
All right, Nick Patterson. Get the video going. There we go. Hey,
Hello, Nick.
Hey, how's it going, Rob?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. I'm going to mute my TV because I have you going live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll throw a little audio problems in there if you do.
Yeah.
They run about a 20 or 30 second
Well,
delay.
thank you for the community you guys offer, and it's a wonderful bowling nerd community for all of us.
Awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, we started this thing a little over a year ago and had no idea that we were actually going this direction and would meet as many people as we've had and talk to and everything. And I love the appreciation for all the old stuff that a lot of people have, even the kids, that really love all the old stuff.
And I'm not even a bowling
I
person.
had quite the week today. This week was our March/spring break for kids. So the bowling center was friggin'
packed.
Crazy.
Good.
Yeah, it was good to see.
Yeah, it really is.
Here
I mean,
where I live, the COVID restrictions were really strict.
really? Where do you live?
Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, okay. You're way up there then. Okay.
But it didn't stop people from coming out, and it was really good to see. Like, we had the place packed all day from Monday through
Awesome.
Monday.
Yeah, sadly, Dallas here, we have, like I've said before, we have really one bowling alley. You know, you got other, like, main events and boleros and stuff like that are newer that have sprung up. But, I mean, as far as bowling alleys, we have one. And they, you know, they have a lot of the high school kids that come in and bowl, you know, stuff up there. And then, you know, we got a few leagues up there. But, you know, I worked there 30 years ago, and it used to be 7 nights a week. You had 2 shifts a league, and it was crazy busy. And now it's, you know, a fraction of that. So it's nice to see other areas of the country and stuff that have a lot of bowling, you know, still active like it is.
We're lucky too. We still have a fairly strong league base.
That's good.
Which is good. Yeah, we have like through Monday through Thursday. You know, we have morning, afternoon leagues. We have evening leagues. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see.
Yeah, the bowling alleys. Well, at least USA Bowl, I think they open up in the afternoons, like 4 or 5 o'clock, and then they have, you know, leagues some nights of the week. But like Plano Super Bowl on the other end of the spectrum, they're open 24 hours a day. You can go out there at 3 in the morning and bowl, and that Don Carter's used to be 24 hours a day, which is now USA Bowl. They were 24 hours a day back in the day, and you'd have people in there at 3 or 4 in the morning bowling. It was crazy.
That's nuts.
But now we're barely able to. Somebody else is trying to call.
That's
I'll have
all right.
that to call.
I'll let you go. You can answer that call.
Yeah, thanks. I'll have to have him call back in. But yeah, thanks for checking in. It's nice talking to you in person.
Yeah, for sure. You have a good night, Rob.
You too. See you again.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye, Aaron.
Ron. Well, I know Ron. He's responsible for the Star Shield. You call him up here real quick. If he'll answer. There we go. Turn on video and...
Hello there.
There you are. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Just talking to one of your fellow Canadians.
All right, what are we up to tonight?
In Nova Scotia, he said. But, yeah, we're just doing a quick little bowling thing. If you see the Streamlane 21 masking unit up here, and threw in the Amflight registers, and just having a little fun by myself this evening in the garage with Aaron, and since Mike's not here, and just thought we'd turn it into a little video thing afterwards, and let some people call in, talk live. Try to change things up a little bit. So what's up with you? Uh-oh, hang on. Are you there? I think we may have lost the battery on this thing. Hang on one sec here. Hang on. Gotta get the red one on. Okay, I gotta... Hey, there you go. Now I can see you.
Now I can see you guys too.
Yeah, let me put a different mic on here. There we go. I'll check out your layout here.
Yeah, you can see what I brought back home from Cranbrook, BC, the masts.
Oh yeah, those are so cool when I saw those the first time.
Check out the back side. It's kind of boring, but it just reverses here.
This stuff glows in the black lights, right?
It does, yeah. I can switch
Okay.
them on if you want. That's pretty cool to see.
I love everything you got.
But
Oh, there it is.
Oh, cool.
And everybody, the Ron is the one who sent me all the parts for the Star Shield you see up on the wall. Everything but the lens and the frame. But he sent me all the guts and drawings, very detailed drawings of everything. And it was able to put together what I have with parts from him. So, and you can see his there.
Put the perimeter on here. It's not exactly authentic Brunswick, but it does the trick.
Is that one painted? Is that T piece? Is yours painted?
Yeah, I think it's got some glow material. It looks
I
very poor, but
what I
on the
did
top
on
it's
if it's like the one you sent me, I soaked it in some warm water, and that white paint came right off of it, and the original gray was underneath that blue part, and that paint there, it just came off when I soaked it, and I think I left it in some warm water half the day, and that white paint came right off, and now I've got the piece now looks original.
I think I'll do the same because I remember you talking about that, and I wasn't certain if you meant that. But yeah, I'll do the same because this stuff, it might be glowable, but how it was painted on, it looks like, grade 3 people.
Yeah. But it will come off. Just put in some warm water. As I found out, that maybe a plastic scraper to help kind of scrape it off.
Like a plastic putty knife or something.
Yeah, something that won't scratch the plastic. Looking good there, though.
I was kind of trying to see if I could get this remade in UV, something that works under black light.
Oh, that would be cool. I might be able to help you up with that, so remind me of that later.
Oh, okay.
I got a friend who does stuff like that, and I might be able to get him to, if I can swing a deal with him, he might be able to make some, and he has the vinyl cutter and everything.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Maybe get some glow-in-the-dark vinyl that would do with whatever you're trying to do.
I'll give you a little view of what the opposite side of my basement is.
Oh, Brunswick seating. I hope everybody's seeing this. Are they?
Get this. Here's get the little vacuum out of the way. Sorry, folks at home. These are the score tables I brought back from Bigger, Saskatchewan.
Oh, yeah, I saw the pictures of those. Fantastic. That's just beautiful.
Oh, cool.
I was surprised how nicely they polished up.
Yeah. And I told you, I think I have some of those pencil holder, the little sheet things for the top of it.
Right, the clamps.
Actually, I've got one sitting right here. Let me... I've got one off the table that I've got, but I think I've got
Uh-huh.
Is this what you're looking for?
That's the puppy.
Yeah, I'll get you some of those.
He has a stack of them, so...
Looking for is if they have the piece that goes on the front, like the Crown Imperial, how they have the rounded profile on the front.
Oh, I wish. I remember the guy when I was there had something like that, and it came up missing, and he was telling me, he said that he had a Crown Imperial piece on something, and somebody snagged it one day up there. So there's nothing like that up there. I wish there was.
It's kind of funny. You look on the bottom side of the table here, and it shows everything where there used to be.
Hey, I can get you ashtrays too if you need any.
That'd be kind of cool. I just don't know where to go just yet.
You would never want to use them, but just to have the... Oh, there we go.
Yep.
The Star Shield 1-2 ball light and strike indicator.
Yep, plus I got a couple of Gold Crown components here. And
oh, yeah.
That was fun,
it's
Jeff.
Funny you were talking about soaking these and getting... You have some that are painted over?
I actually... yeah, if you can see it here behind me, right here, they're painted, but they're not completely ruined. The oval part's not painted over, but there's got some paint on them. So I was going to try soaking it, and hopefully the paint will be water-based and come off. But I've got a couple of spare ones also like that in case one of them's in worse shape. I can swap that out for a better one if I have one. But you know what I've tried on those things is that vinyl wrap, and I got a white and put the white in the middle of that thing and warmed it up with a hairdryer and pushed it down, and it adhered in there, and it was perfectly white. So if you want to redo the inside of that thing white, gets that white vinyl wrap.
Absolutely, that's the plan to do that.
I did the outer rim in gold, but
His days are numbered, Jeff.
It was too gold looking. I need a better looking gold to do the out part. It just didn't look right.
You know, I was jealous because you've got
the crown
for the light, and in the crown that's in the center of the oval.
Yep.
Is the same size as what would fit.
Ah.
It fits perfectly.
You know, I didn't even compare that. I've got one lens up in the attic with the crown on it that I found, and I think it's partially broken too. But
that's what we've turned into now, Charles.
I did cut some out red material out of it. You see in the light there is a hint of an X there.
Uh-huh. Oh, so, perfect. I like the crown better. I like the X, but the crown just kind of matches with the old deck shield, the Brunswick automatic deck shield, and the Brunswick pins.
I'm so jealous of you having that X there. It is so cool. Like everything, all these masking whereas here in Canada, being 5-pin land, this stuff didn't function.
Right.
So it's sitting there.
Yeah. And it's cool, after all these years, you sent me those parts down here. I made this one, and for the first time ever, it actually got used. That's what's cool.
It's kind of funny that I sent you those pieces, and then a couple of weeks later, hey, I'm going to who, man? I'm going to bring back a bunch of masking, so you get thinking, oh, shit.
I know. But I used your stuff anyways.
Yeah.
So.
You know, I was looking online on the Showboat, and
Bowler jealousy
graphics on
of
some of those look like
stuff.
Astro Shields instead of Star Shields.
Hi, Pinoy.
I didn't know that. I'll have to look at that and see. I thought they always had the blue Star Shields only, not the Astro Shields. But
yeah, because the Astros kind of look like a Mylar with the hokey little...
Yeah, we had those when I worked at Don Carter's when I first started there. And I went through and I had them all adjusted right. I mean, you got the little halogen bulb in there for the big planet thing in the middle, or whatever that was supposed to be. And then the stars were like 2 different lights, and you had to like aim them on the thing where you bring the 2, like the little swishes together, and it was fun adjusting. I got a big kick out of that. And the other mechanics like, I hate this crap. And I was like, leave me alone. I love that.
You know, I've got something because I work at a beer company. I'm just going to show you. When I was in Portland at the swap meet, I got this Brunswick B. It's got neon.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
You'd think Brunswick, we could fabricate something like said Brunswick down here instead of Budweiser.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's in a bad spot for me to plug in, so I won't do it just right now.
Yeah.
But,
I recognize that pin down there too with the banded pin. I think I have one hanging up over here similar to that.
That's right. Yeah, I thought it was really funny that it was still hanging there with the rope.
Yep.
Actually, I've got one hanging, but I've got that pin you just set down that you gave me up on the shelf, on the middle shelf, all the way to the right. So it's.
Well, when you and Mike were talking about the mixer
There it
pins,
is, next to the icy.
I grab the mixer pin here that I've got.
He
There it is.
did, Kevin.
Tricolor or solid Blue Eagle?
Solid.
Ooh, tricolor.
Solid.
That's older.
Kevin, when he's done with this call, I'll have him talk about it.
Very cool. And we have a set of mixers that we bowl on the tricolors here. I didn't have enough tricolors to do a full set. I've got like 15 tries. Then I have like 5 or 6 solid blues to fill it in.
Are your mixers, do they have this funky little lump on
Oh,
the
yeah.
very top?
Yeah, and they all ooze sap, it seems like. So that all that sap just kind of oozes out of any crevice of that pin for years and years after. I've never understood that, but yours looks pretty clean, though.
I don't think it's ever been used. It doesn't have any...
Yeah, it looks spotless on the bottom. Yeah, I've got a couple of new ones like that, too, but mine are solid, or the Blue Eagle, not the tricolor. Yeah, that tricolor's a lot older. Very cool.
Yeah. I was pretty fortunate. I got some really old wood pins for 5-pin stuff, so I was unaware that the dual color tone is...
Yeah, there's the Black Eagle, like on the Score King 50, that they made very briefly. I think Mike has one. Then they went to the tricolor in the 70s. In the early 80s, they went to a solid Blue Eagle. And then that was discontinued. That's when they came out with the Flyer. And then the Red Crown and the Mixer were discontinued at that point. So you got one of the older ones. Very cool.
I would not have known that. You know, the pin collecting in Canada here, I don't know if it's a thing, but I've realized what you guys do. It is huge. Like in Canada here, we have synthetic pins. We get some old wood pins, and that's pretty well end of story unless you go really far back to the ducks and the candle and the hardbelly duck.
Well, leave it to Mike to get all the oddities.
Right.
I don't even really try that hard because I know Mike's always a step ahead of me, so I just kind of don't even try. Every once in a while I stumble into something.
And if Mike isn't, Mangle is.
Yeah, Mangle is shows up the bowling alley and always comes out with about 3 or 4 pins.
Hi, kitty.
Somehow.
Meow.
Oh yeah, look at that. Is that snow I see?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
God.
It's still winter here, unfortunately.
We got the garage door wide open right now. We're finally moving into summer or spring.
It was pretty nice here a couple of days ago, but like I went to Cranbrook, BC, I went down to Medicine Hat and to look at a cargo trailer because, you know, if I'm going to be bringing back some, you know, chairs or other goodies. It'd be kind of nice to have my own trailer instead of rent a
Sure.
6x12 U-Haul trailer.
Right.
But the trailer had those, I don't know if you're familiar with the Torflex axles. They're kind of a vulcanized rubber type component instead of like leaf springs.
Yeah. Not
And
what you're
after
looking for.
They're not really too fantastic after a few years.
Yeah. At least you knew that before you paid for it, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if I
Cool.
can reverse my image here in the camera. Hang on a second. I'm kind of new at this.
It's there somewhere.
And if you're wondering, in the chat,
We'll just have
Ron
to wait
is
like this for 9
RTR.
minutes. Oh, hang on.
There you are.
There we go.
Now you're
Back.
flipped. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm glad we got to video chat today.
Yeah,
It's something
same
we're
here.
trying to do a little bit more of and try to get, more one-on-one involvement with people. And so, oh, look at that.
Cat.
That's cool. Where do you get all this cool stuff? Then again, I
Well,
guess bowling up there is probably common up there, but
Well, these stools weren't that common, not at all. And
No.
this one's got a IKEA or some sort of funky top on it. I'd like to get the cushion for it.
would
but
you actually
these are
sit on
kind of-
that, or would it topple?
Pardon me?
Would you actually sit on that, or would it be afraid to and it might topple over? Is it more to look
No,
at,
it's,
or
it's totally fine.
okay?
It's very stable. It pivots too.
I saw some at Dickey's like that up at Cleveland. He had a couple in his bar, similar to that.
Yeah,
Looks
they're
like-
pretty cool. One of the little bowling alleys that I deal with, they have some old bowling balls that don't get used. So I said,
Where did
"Hey,
you see it, Bowler Forever?
Are you interested in me painting something on? So sure. So okay, then I give away my last name here, and it's just like the peanut butter cups.
Ah, the secret is out.
So
That's my favorite
how
candy.
Sorry, no royalties. I'm sorry.
Damn, I know the same thing here. I've been pushing the magic erasers forever on bowling pins to clean them, and it's like I keep waiting for the company to send us a case of them or something. Because if you never
You know
tried
my
the magic eraser, use them on your pins. It cleans. They're amazing.
Well, the reason they haven't is
Some of
because
the,
you also tell people to buy the
My pin,
knockoffs.
synthetic pins is isopropyl alcohol and a Scotch Brite pad.
Ah, that like the twisters, I guess, because they're plastic. Very similar.
Yes, lots
Ah,
of the
cool, Bowler.
lots of the stuff around here is
Yeah, I can tell that one that you sent me on the string is like the twister.
yeah, it's identical. It's got a kind of a fake finish on it. And
Yeah,
some of these are glow pins and some aren't. So.
yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks for calling.
Before I go, I'll just show you what my pin setters look like here, so you'll see them in the daylight instead of pictures.
Good
So-
grief.
So the string.
That's a
I know
lot.
you guys aren't much on string. But string spools and
Yeah, but
throw eggs at.
yours is a different. Yours isn't 10-pin, or
Yeah, it's a different animal.
10-pin on strings, and the lanes are about 30 inches wide.
yeah.
To make the thing function, it's got a central motor on it. Go to the backside here.
It just barely fits too. I see.
Yeah, there's about 2 feet of clearances. So there's a motor here and a gearbox, and then it's got magnetic clutches, and you can see the chain runs.
This is
either side of the
RTR
lever,
Bowl
one
in
direction
Canada.
where it comes for the other way. So that's
Wow.
what makes the drawbar go forth and back. It doesn't do a circular thing. It's just forth and back.
Right. That's really cool.
There's for the places in Canada that have 10-pin on strings, more modern pin setters. They're made by a company called TMS, and it's based on this thing, except it uses for your computer people. They use most PLC operations, so the motor's got an encoder on the end on the fan,
Right.
so it counts pulses instead of utilizing switches.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's-
thanks for sharing that.
hey, it's
Were you
great
asking
chatting
if the
with you
machine
guys.
is
It's
Mendez?
good to finally chat with you
Yeah.
first thing.
We've been talking for a while, but this is the first time we've been
Robert,
on like this. So
Ask him if the machine is made by Mendez.
is the machine made by Mendez.
Yes, it is.
There
Okay.
you go.
The chat room was
Machines were,
asking.
Ah.
built in '98,
Okay.
And they were Mendez, and Cubica AMF bought out Mendez.
Yeah.
And parts are still in Canada, or easily attainable. So it's really cool. It's fantastic. I got a lot of help from the guys in Quebec City from Cubica AMF for the wiring schematics, and that was fantastic.
I'll bet. Well, good. I'm glad to talk to you. Glad we could do it live, and we'll have to do it more often.
Sounds good. Take care, guys.
You too. I'll see you next
Bye,
time.
Ron.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was fascinating. So, all right, what you said you wanted to ask me something from Kevin, I think?
Oh, have you worked on AMF machines? And if so, which model and when?
I have. Back when I was in college, I had kind of a evening weekend job working at a bowling alley down in Fort Hood. I don't remember the name of it, but it was 8270s. They had added, I think they had 12 and 24. The 12 they had just added. I don't think when I worked there, I got a machine call on them once. But then the other 24, they had, various little glitches here and there. But it was fun. I mean, they were different. They definitely weren't Brunswick, which irritated the head mechanic because I would use Brunswick terminology with him, and he'd get upset with me for doing that. So we didn't speak a whole lot. I didn't work there too long either. It was a fun little job. Gave me a little spending money to get through school, though. But that was it. I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, yeah,
Do Caleb's shot.
I will do Caleb's shot. Shooting at the 710 with 2 balls.
Definitely, Stephanie. If you're ever here, let us know.
Please, if anybody is in this area, would like to come by and see us, we'd be
Send
glad
us
to
a
have
note
you.
on Facebook.
All right, 2 balls, same speed. I shouldn't be doing this left-handed either, but... Oh!
No!
I tried. One more just because. There we go. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. Glad to talk to everybody. Please tune in tomorrow night. We're doing League for the USA Bowl. And we'll be live then. I'll do another live like this sometime maybe during the week and have everybody call in and talk to us and see us live one-on-one. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just do voice. But it's good to talk to people instead of just typing back and forth. It's fun to actually chat. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow night from bowling. Everybody have a great night. And we'll talk to you soon. See you online.
Goodbye, everybody.
And James Buck.